All right, so let's get going. Okay. Thank you for joining me today for Monday Motivation. Today our topic is dealing with overwhelm. So, a breast cancer diagnosis can bring about a large range of emotions. We know that. The challenges we face include feelings of overwhelm. It can be hard to think straight, to carry out normal everyday activities along with everything that cancer brings to the table with treatments and surgery and all of that. So after a diagnosis of breast cancer, you have been handed quite a firestorm with so much to deal with all at once. I have been there too. Many of you know I am a 2-time survivor of triple-negative breast cancer. Overwhelm is debilitating. I learned that most definitely, especially the second time around. You have many decisions to make in the beginning, and then it continues throughout your journey. As the plan hits roadblocks or bumps in the road, then more decisions are needed to continue the path forward. With so many options, so many experts, so many people calling and trying to understand what's happening, the best advice I have is to listen carefully and pray for guidance. Then go with your heart. I dealt with numerous bumps in the road with healing issues during my reconstruction. I recall feeling overwhelmed, wondering if we were even going to finish this path, or were we on the right path? I say we because, it's not just me, it's my family and everyone who was helping. Everyone was concerned. I began with an expander and an implant on the left side, but ended up with a deep flap and an implant on the right. Not perfect, but my other two were not perfect either. So I got through it, but overwhelm was difficult. But I got through it eventually. Let's talk about that a little more. The critical thing is that my cancer was done. I was clean. I had no more cancer, and I could heal and continue to move forward. So that was the good news. So let's start by addressing the causes of overwhelm. It's important to identify the factors contributing to your feelings of overwhelm. This could include a lack of understanding of your treatment options, or maybe you're having unrealistic expectations. I remember all of that. This could include a lack of treatment options. Maybe you had one idea in mind and then you found out that wasn't going to work for your situation. That creates overwhelm. Or maybe you have responsibilities on top of your cancer that are still there waiting for you. Any issues or problems in your life do not just disappear when you have a new priority in managing your cancer treatment. Everything is just there waiting for you. By understanding those root causes, though, you can begin to take steps to address them. I know it is difficult, but you can try to focus on each moment, each situation, each problem, one at a time. Prioritize all those situations and focus on one issue at a time. That helps to break the overwhelm down, and then you're just focused on one thing instead of many things. So how do you do this? First, let's focus on what is within your control. What is in your control to change? While external factors may contribute to your overwhelm, it's crucial to recognize the aspects you do have control over. We understand that there are things you can't control, but what can you control and what can you change to eliminate that from your life? This could involve setting boundaries. It could involve delegating tasks to other people or reevaluating your priorities. Maybe before cancer something was a priority, but now it can wait. It's no longer a priority. By taking ownership of what you can change, then you can regain a sense of control and reduce overwhelm. When dealing with overwhelm in the context of your breast cancer, here are some additional considerations. These are things that you've heard before, but I'm hoping these reminders will help. Seek emotional support. Reach out to support groups, to counselors or coaches who have been where you are now. Connecting with others through those support groups will help you because they understand what you've been through. With similar experiences, they can provide comfort and understanding and valuable coping strategies, which is what I'm trying to do now, to give you some coping strategies so that overwhelm doesn't have to take over your life. Communicate with your healthcare team. Discuss your concerns and feelings, with your providers. They can offer some guidance or resources or support tailored to fit your specific situation. The third one is self-care. We talked about priorities. Well, make self-care a very high priority. Taking care of your physical and emotional well-being is crucial during this time. It helps you to be able to make better decisions if you're feeling more relaxed and calm. So engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Maybe it's gentle exercise or meditation or creativity if you like to write or draw or sew or cook. Something creative. Remember to listen to your body and give yourself permission to rest. Sometimes you just need to rest and do nothing. Delegate and accept help is number 4. Ask your friends, family, or support organizations for assistance. You're not in this alone, so don't try to do it all by yourself. Allowing others to support you can alleviate some of the burden and help reduce overwhelm. Educate yourself is number 5. Knowledge can empower you to make informed decisions and feel more in control. So ask lots of questions when you're at your doctor and when your doctor's presenting options or ideas. Ask lots of questions and make sure you have a second person in the room so you have 4 ears instead of just 2. Seek reliable sources of information about treatment options and self-care practices. However, be mindful of overwhelming yourself with excessive information. That in itself can create overwhelm. Find a balance that works for you. The 6th one is practice self-compassion. Remember that feeling overwhelmed during this challenging time is normal. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself to experience all the range of emotions. There will be many. Seek moments of gratitude and celebrate your small victories along the way. So those are some coping techniques. And maybe you've already used some of these. Maybe you can put some of these into practice. It's important to acknowledge and address that overwhelm is a part of your journey. It will always be there. Overwhelm impacts all of us. Before cancer, during cancer, after cancer. These are coping techniques that will help us our whole life. I also want to remind anyone who would like a free electronic copy of my new book, Thrive After Breast Cancer, please send me a direct message. There are more coping techniques inside that book. I'm happy to send you a PDF copy. All I ask in return is that you write a review on Amazon. I found my passion to help breast cancer survivors. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed because I want to help everyone. And I'm hoping this book can get the word out to more people that there is a way to thrive. The sale of the book will help me continue serving you and others. I'm also in the beginning stages of my next book. It will expand on the issues of emotional health. Look for that book to be issued early next year. Until next time, I offer you lots of positive energy and prayers of peace and calm as you work to create control and mitigate overwhelm in your life. I'll leave you with these words of encouragement for the next time you feel overwhelmed. It comes from Isaiah 65:24. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will respond. Let that sink in. That'll help you with your overwhelm. I'm cheering you on. Have a beautiful day and reach out anytime.